So, yesterday we started with the lesson Joan of Arc, which is written by Mr. George Bernard Shaw. Today we'll be continuing what we did yesterday and furthermore the question and answer session. But before we get into it, can any one of you maybe write it in the chat box or come off mute and summarize as to what is this particular dialogue or chapter actually dealing in? What are we studying in this particular chapter? Use the chat box to answer the question. If you have any, and if you wish to go off mute, please raise your hand. Okay, what we'll do right now is let's just take 1 minute now and go back to whatever we did yesterday, the conversations that we had yesterday, and then we'll get back and answer the couple of questions to revise as to what we had studied yesterday and continue further. Yes, Chand, as you said, Joanne led to many victories in France and England war. Perfect. One of the summarization point, right point, Chand. Others, I'm giving you exactly 1 minute. Please go through the conversations, the answers that we had written yesterday, or the markings that you have done in your textbooks, starting from page number 29, the narration, till page number 31, the conversation between Joanne and Robert, the first two dialogues. Okay. Once you're done with your revision, please give me a thumbs up. We'll go with a little bit of revision questions by 8-4. Okay. Let's just quickly revise so that we can move ahead with the chapter. The play in the chapter is explaining the war between dash and dash. Which are the countries that the play is explaining the war between? Use the chat box. Excellent. Yes, Chan. Correct answer. Yeah. Correct answer, Pachi. France and England. Yes, Khadija, correct answer again. Let's move on to the next question. George Bernard Shaw was awarded dash in literature in the year 1925. What was he awarded? Perfect. Correct. Correct, John. Correct answer, Khadija. Karthik, correct. Yeah. So John Bernard Shaw was awarded a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1925. Which year did the 100-Year War begin and end? The timeline. Which year did the 100-Year War begin and end? The timeline. Right answer, Prachi.
So take 10, I have to share the PDF, right?
If anyone is finding a difficulty into where this answer is given, it's given on page number 29. You just have to pick it from the passage.
Okay.
Correct, Karthik? So the war began in the year 1337 and it ended in 1453. Everybody else who is not answering on the chat box, I hope you all are noting the answers down in your books. Okay, let's move ahead. Who is regarded as the Maid of Orleans? Who is regarded as the Maid of Orleans? Whom is the chapter based on? Correct answer, Chandra again. Yeah, Joan. The answer is Joan is regarded as the Maid of Orleans. Yesterday, we had begun reading from page number 30 to 31. We'll be continuing with the question and answer sessions of those. Let's move to the next set. Yeah. Correct answer, Joan, Karthik, and Chan. Name the persons Joan needed for the to free Orleans. Name the people Joan needed to free Orleans.
One more friend is here. Okay. That is PSC studio.
We had gone through the passage yesterday. We had marked the names and also discussed it. So if you would have written the name in your books, you will know the names that, yeah. Julian is one, correct answer, Karthik. There are more than one names. So go ahead, get back to, okay. Let me just share the passage with you, okay, once. Here. So as Karthik rightly pointed out, one name is Julian. Yes, Khadija, Miss Ravi Pranjay, Julian, Dick the Archer, Dick the Archer. Yes. Perfect. There's one more name. There's one more name, students. Okay. The other name that we are missing out is John Godfrey. So these are the five people. These are the five people who were needed. So what we did right now is, as we had discussed yesterday, we found out which are the characters given within the conversation, and then we connected them to the given event. So Joan wanted these men to help her go to Orleans, go to the Dauphin to help free Orleans. Okay. So you're just underlining the character names in the conversation and then using it to answer the given question. Okay, let's take this. So the first question that we dealt with was, whom did Joan really want for her to free Orleans? Let's quickly answer the who said to whom. Follow the same pattern that we said. This is a dialogue between two of the people. You just need to say who said this particular dialogue to whom and what was the event when the dialogue was being said. So the first one is, go with her, stay within the call and keep an eye on her. First, only tell me who said to whom. If you can find the dialogue. Correct answer, Prachi. Yes, correct answer, Khadija.
This one, this time.
Okay, once you know that, let's just move ahead. The dialogue is being shared between Robert. Robert is saying this dialogue to his steward. Robert is saying this dialogue to his steward. And when or why did he say this to his steward? So for others who are unable to find this particular dialogue, it's on page number 31. The second dialogue where Robert is instructing his steward. Robert said it to his steward when he asked Joan to wait in the yard. So the question is asking you not just to say who said the sentence to whom, but is also asking you to give the reason as to why was this particular conversation taking place. Please let me know that you understood what we did with this first particular who said to whom. Thumbs up if you understood what we were solving in this question. Raise your hand if you have any questions regarding this who said to whom
Okay, I will stop.
solution.
I will stop this. Okay.
Let's move ahead with the next one. This is the last one. Search this particular dialogue within the passages that we did yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, square. 3 men will be enough to get you to send with me. Who said to whom? Khadija, please recheck. I think you made a spelling mistake. It's not Jack. Yes, Karthik, correct. Correct. Yeah. Joanne said it to Robert. Joanne said it to Robert. That's the answer. And when did she say? Because Robert was surprised saying that she would free Orleans. He was surprised to listen to that when she needed only a couple of men. So moving ahead, you will start reading the dialogues, and don't forget, we are doing the same pattern that we did yesterday. We'll be searching for the names of the characters, not just the ones that have been given in the passage that we'll be reading, but also the ones which are being included in the passage. Okay, so this is where we'll be starting to read today from page number 31. How about Ajaz starting to read for us? Ajaz, would you like to start the reading for us?
Yes, miss.
Thank you. Please begin with Robert. Just a moment, Ajas. Just a minute. Ajas, you read for Robert. Okay.
Yes.
Akhilesh, should you like to go for Planche? Akhilesh, please, Akhilesh, if you can hear me, would you like to read for Planche? Aman,
Yes, yes.
okay. So, Ajas, you start with Robert, and Aman, you can continue with Planche. So, Ajas, you can please begin.
Yes. Robert. She says you Jack and Rick have offered to go with her. What for do you take her crazy idea of going to the dolphin seriously?
Aman, Aman,
Slowly, there is something about her. It may be growth trying.
worth,
What
worth
trying?
trying. Yeah.
Robert. Oh, come, oh,
Okay,
Polly.
okay. I'm sorry to stop you. Don't say Robert. Just start with the dialogue. You playing the.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. Continue.
Yes, miss. Oh, come on, Polly. You must be out of your mind.
Aman,
Unmoved. What are wrong with it?
what?
The
What?
the dolphin means what is this word?
Shannon.
Shannon like a rat in a corner, except that he won't fight. The English will take or
Orland.
Orleans.
Orland. Yeah.
Orleans. He will not be able to stop him.
Them.
Stop them.
Yeah.
Yes, miss. He beat the
Ajas.
English the year before last at Montargis. Montargis, I was with him.
Yes.
But this time his
His men.
his men are cowed and now he can't work my
Miracles.
miracles, and I tell you that nothing can save our side now but a miracle.
Miracles are all right, Polly. The only difficulty
Difficultly.
about them is that they don't happen nowadays.
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 Yeah.
I used to think so. I am so sure now. There is a
Not so
something
sure.
about
Not so
not
sure.
so sure now. There is a something about here. I think the girl herself, it is a bit of a miracle. Anyhow, this is our last change. Let's see what
Chance.
last chance. Let's see what she can do.
Wavering.
Yes, miss. Wavering, you really think that?
Turning, is there anything else left for used to think?
Us.
Let's
Us.
say
Us.
used to think.
Aman, it is us. Left for us to think.
For us to think. Let's take a chance. Her words have put fire into me.
Giving up where you're as
You.
mad as she is. We-
You do not. Ha.
You're as mad as she is.
Okay. So student, a couple of words that have already been given in the textbook on your right hand side for the meanings. Chinon is a place, is a city in France where the royal family used to hide. So in the dialogue, Viplanjay is saying that the Dauphin is in Chinon. That means he's afraid to face the problem. So he's hiding in a city. So the city's name is Chinon. The word cowed means frightened or being afraid. Okay, then you go down. There was miracles means magic, or in Hindi if I put it, chamatkar, something that happens out of when you are trying, when you think that it is impossible but it actually is successful. It is called as miracle. Okay, so now students, there's something that I would like to say, that anything that is given in the bracket, you're not supposed to read it when you're doing the dialogues. It's the expression. So from now, whoever is reading, make sure that whatever is written in the bracket, do not read it while you're reading the dialogue. Start directly with the sentence that starts after the bracket. Okay. So what is happening over here is Robert is asking Planche that, are you really serious about what Joan has proposed, and do you think that she can succeed in achieving the target? So Planche is actually replying Robert as to what he believes and why did he agree to go with Joan to help free or to help fight for the city of the Orleans. The word have put fire into me. They have given you the meaning, have inspired or motivated. It simply means that us looking at the way she's approaching the situation, or she's playing to the right, has inspired me. I hope the conversation between Robert and Planche was easy for you to understand. Thumbs up if yes. If there is any conversation that is difficult for you to understand, please raise your hand within this page that we did. If there are no issues, please give me a thumbs up so we can go and see which are the questions that we need to answer from this particular passage. Others? Yeah. Okay. So moving ahead, let's quickly take into the look of what are the questions regarding the passage. We just discussed this. Dauphin was hiding in dash. Put your answers in the chat box in 5. Oh, yeah. Yes. Prachi, Anushka, correct answer. Karthik, please recheck, go back to the passage. It's not about his expression as to what he was, it's about the city that he was hiding in. Yeah. So the answer is Chinon. Chinon. The phone was hiding in Chinon. Yeah. Correct answer. Let's move ahead with the next question. What was the Square's opinion about miracles? There is a dialogue in the passage that we have read right now, wherein the Square is Robert. Okay, to search the answer, yesterday we had gone through this. Somebody who is in the higher rank is given the addressing of Square. So to translate this question, what was Robert's opinion about miracle? Yes, correct answer, Prachi. Others? Correct answer, Anushka. I'll wait for 5 more seconds for anybody else to answer this question. Is there in the, yes, Aman, correct? Yes, correct, Aarti. So the answer for this question is simple, that the dialogue wherein Robert says, miracles are all right, Polly. The only difficulty about them is that they don't happen nowadays. That's the answer. What was his opinion about miracles? That they do not happen nowadays. That is the answer. Please give me a thumbs up if you all found that particular dialogue in the textbook. Only 2 thumbs up. Others, yes. Akhilesh found it. Sahil found it. Okay. Now, this is, you need to find in the dialogue as to why is Dufon not fit to be a prince? Just a hint to where you can find this answer. Karthik had given the answer about this. The word cowed is being used in this dialogue. The word cowed is being used in the dialogue. And above that, word cowed is being used in the dialogue. And above that is the reason why Dufon was not fit to be a prince. Aman, that is not the answer. I'm giving you just a moment, Aarti. I'm just giving you the idea that before that, search the answer before that. The dialogue where Plonge says, but his men are cowed. Exactly before that, there is the reason why he thinks that he's not fit to be the prince. Yes, Aarti, please ask.
Didi, what is meaning of Dauphin?
Dauphin is the title given to the eldest son of the King of France. So let's just say if the prince's name is John, so they'll say Dauphin John. So he was not called by his name; he was called as Dauphin, out of respect. Again, okay, let's just go to the passage again together, okay, and let's see what is exactly the point where we can find the answer to this question. Here you go. So the question that is being asked to us is simple, that why do you think is Dufon not suitable for being the king, prince? Over here, we can see Plonge is saying that what is wrong with it? The Dufon is in Shannon. He says, like a rat in the corner, that means he's hiding. He doesn't want to face the situation, and that he would not fight. If he is the prince, he needs to fight, he needs to face, he needs to plan, and try to not give Orleans to the English. But instead of fighting the situation, what has Dufon done over in this, according to this dialogue, is he's moved to Shannon and is hiding there. Yeah. So that is the answer. He's moved into Shannon and is hiding there. You just need to change it and would not fight. Yes, Karthik rightly said, because Dufon is hiding in Shannon like a rat and he doesn't want to fight. Have you all understood how did we find this particular answer from the passage?
Yes.
I really appreciate the fact that new people are responding in the chat box. Sufyan. Others, another 5 seconds. Please let me know that you all have understood. How did we find this answer in the passage? And how will you do it if there is any such question? Which, yeah. Perfect. Okay. So let us quickly go ahead with the next questions. So that was the last question for this particular passage. Let's turn to page number 32 quickly. Okay, so now, would anybody like to have a volunteer for the role of Plunge and Robert in this, as well as Joanne, one of the girls? I can see mine on the screen. Aarti, very good. You can go with Joanne's. Ankit, let's just see if we can find somebody. We can find one of your classmates to do this. Otherwise, you please go ahead with. Just a moment, Rahul. Aditya, can you hear me? If you would you like to read? Akhilesh is also raising his hand. Aditya, Anurag, Fez, Fiza. I'm so sorry, Fiza, Karthik. Okay, so let's go with. Okay, Aarti, you will be reading for Joanne. Akhilesh, you can go ahead with Robert, and let's say Ankit, please go ahead with Lonje. Rahul, we have one more passage to read. We'll take your give you the chance in that last passage. Ankit, please start reading from Plonge for Prof. Plonge. Ankit, can you hear me? Okay, so Rahul, please start reading for Plonge.
Miss, I can't see the screen.
You don't have the textbook with you right now?
No, miss.
You do not get the you do not receive the textbook. You did not go to the school to have the textbook.
Miss, at which page?
Just a moment. Page number 32.
32.
Page number 32.
Miss, can I read?
Who was this? Can you raise the hand? Okay, Ankit, if you can hear me clearly, please read. Rahul,
Yes.
wait, let me see if I, yeah. Start reading from Plunge.
Logic.
Don't say the character name. Quickly start reading. Do not say the words they are given in the bracket as well. Okay, those are expressions. So you start reading from, we want a few mad people now.
We want a few mad people now. See where the same ones had landed us.
Akhilesh?
I feel like a fool. Still, if you feel sure.
I feel sure enough to take her to the Chinon
unless you stop me. Do you think I
Ought.
ought to have another talk with her?
Yes, John, come up.
Joanne.
Be,
Akhilesh.
be seated, John.
What is your name?
They always called me Jenny in Roland. Here in France, I am John. The
Joanne.
soldier call me the maid.
The maid.
How old are you?
17. So they tell me it might be 19. I don't remember.
I suppose you think raising a sage is as easy as chasing a cow out of a meadow. You think soldiering is anybody's job?
I don't think so. It can be very difficult if God is on your side.
Have you ever seen English soldier fighting? Have you ever seen them plundering,
Plundering.
burning, turning the countryside into a desert? Have you heard no tales of their prince who is the devil himself, or of the English king's father?
You do not understand, Squire. Our soldiers are always beaten because they are fighting only to save their skins, and the shortest way to save your skin is to run away. But I will teach them all to fight for France. Then they will drive the soldiers before them like sheep. You and Polly will live to see the day when there will not be a single English soldier on the soil of France.
That's it. Stop. Okay. Okay. So the couple of words that are new in this particular passage, which are not given as a meaning on the left hand side of your textbook. First, meadow. Meadow is a field or grazing yard where you take your cattle where they can eat. Where is this word? Where Robert says, I suppose you think raising a siege. Raising a siege means surrounding a place and attacking someone together. In that, you see, is it chasing cow out of a meadow? So when there are a lot of cattle grazing, it's difficult to take them out at the same time. So we are normally seeing the shepherds or the person who's taking care of the cattle. They either put a little bit of stick and they hit on their legs, or maybe they call them in different voices so that they can get out. So the meadow is a field or a place where the cattle go to graze. So he's connecting it to the situation. Okay. Next, plundering means looting. They have already given you this. Save their skins. This particular line means to save their life. To save their life. Now, go to the passage and tell me if you have found any other character name in the passage. Is there a name of a character given in the passage? Quickly, let's just quickly complete this in the next 2 minutes. You need to join Siddharth Sir's room post this. Okay, let's see another questions. So there are no character names given other than the one that have been already used by the people who are having the conversation. Okay, let's see what are the questions in this particular passage. What are the different names Joanne mentioned she was addressed as? What are the names Joanne was known as other than Joanne? Quickly, students. It's given in the, yes, Anushka, one of the name is Jenny. Yeah. Another name is also given. Jenny and maid. Perfect. Perfect. Aarti, Khadija, correct. Correct. So the other names that Joanne was addressed as or called as is one is Jenny, second is maid. Okay. Let's go for the next question. Why are French soldier always beaten? This is the last question. You have this where Joanne is giving the reason why they are beaten. Yeah. Prachi, that was a correct answer. Jenny and maid. Let's go with the last question for the day. Why are French soldiers always beaten? Perfect answer, Anushka. Correct answer, Aarti. Others who are finding it, maybe finding it difficult for the search of the answer, it's given on page number 32, the last dialogue by Joanne. Search in there. Aman, complete the sentence. They are fighting only to what? Perfect answer, Prachi. So the answer is, you can see the third line if you have the textbook. The soldiers have been beaten because they are fighting only to save their skins. Only to save their skins. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So students, let's see. I hope you have understood how we pick up direct answers from the passage and put it into the questions that have been asked. You came up with different characters' name, and we have given a reason looking at the passage. That is what we did. Now, what we're going to do is, there is a homework for you all. You will be going through the dialogue with the last page from Robert to Plonge. I will be sharing the file of the dialogue as well in the group for students who don't have the textbook right now with them. Please go to the school or let Siddharth sir know if you don't have the textbook. We'll get it arranged for you. But please do message Siddharth sir that you do not have the English textbook so that you can have it as soon as possible. I'll be sharing the dialogue that you need to go through as the homework and answer the questions. Am I clear with the instructions? What you're going to do post this session? A, you will go through the homework sheet and answer the questions, send the pictures. And now we'll be leaving this particular room and joining Siddharth sir's room. The link has already been shared. And sir will be opening the room within the next 1 or 2 minutes. No problem, Rahul. I'll be sharing the dialogues in the homework sheet. You can go through the passage and answer the question. Okay. Others, please give me a thumbs up if you have understood what we'll be doing now. Lalit, please stop annotating. Yeah, perfect. So again, I'm repeating it for the last time. There will be a homework sheet. It will be shared with you. What we did till now, you are supposed to do the same exact thing. Search the name of the characters I've given. Answer the following questions that have been given post the read. And right now, we will be leaving